Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is the Reserved Officers Training Corps. And we're fortunate to have with us two Air Force and Navy persons to talk about the Reserved Officers Training Corps. Colonel Samuel Brown from Tennessee State University. Colonel Brown is the professor of aerospace studies at Tennessee State University. And of course, with Colonel Brown is Captain LKappel1. Captain Kappel is the director of Naval ROTC at Vanderbilt University. And Colonel Brown and Captain Kappel, let me welcome both of you to the show this morning.
Thank you. Good to be here.
What we'd like to do this morning is to highlight both of your services. Colonel Brown, I think I've almost said on several occasions, AFROTC, because you do represent the Air Force, and of course, Captain Kappel, you represent the Navy. And let's have the two of you this morning for the purpose of our audience and for people who might not be familiar with the Reserved Officers Training Corps. Let's have the two of you to give us some information about your background and your education and some of the things that were important in both of your lives leading you to where you are now. Let's start with you, Colonel Brown, after which Captain Kappel will give us the same kind of information.
I was born in Norfolk, Virginia, and I went to Booker T. Washington High School there in Norfolk, Virginia. I was an honor student from the lower socioeconomic background. Didn't have any money to go to college, so the Air Force recruiters came into my high school there and asked folks if they were interested in joining the Air Force. The primary reason I joined the Air Force was for the opportunities to go to school. So I joined the Air Force and was able to go to school nights. It took me 9 years to get my undergraduate degree in history, secondary education. And after receiving my degree, I was commissioned as second lieutenant. And then I went back to school again at night and received a master's degree in logistics management from Florida Institute of Technology. And over the years, I've just been traveling around the Air Force and just seeing a lot of great places, meeting a lot of wonderful people, and I've just been blessed. It's been great.
Very good. Captain Kappel.
Well, I was raised in Philadelphia and suburbs of Philadelphia, and I guess I was most fortunate to have a career counselor that saw something in me that I perhaps didn't see in myself, and stimulated me in high school to do well. I was about 2 days away from enlisting when the scholarship, the Naval ROTC scholarship arrived, and I went to Miami of Ohio, just north of Cincinnati. From there I went on to flight training and have lived in Japan, I've lived in Italy, been throughout the world, and I suppose that the one key ingredient is continuing to educate myself about the world and the people that I deal with and the people themselves.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think that both of you have indicated that it is possible to make a determination as to what you wish to do with your life and to be able to pursue those things. And I think in your case, Colonel Brown, it has been in the Air Force, and in your case, Captain Kappel, it has been in the Navy. But let's look at the service branches that you're connected with, and let's look at that particular area that's referred to as Reserved Officers Training Corps. And Colonel, let's do it by having you to put the ROTC within the hierarchy of other service-oriented kinds of programs that will eventually lead a person to being commissioned into the service. Let's do it from that perspective so that our audience will know that there's something outside of the ROTC.
Okay, well, the Air Force ROTC program is designed to build Air Force leaders. We try to build Air Force leaders and citizens for America, and we do this through our program of offering a college-level curriculum to these young kids who come into our programs. And basically, you have 4 classes. The freshmen have, this is the Air Force, an introduction to the Air Force. Then we go into an area called development of air power. And in the junior year, we talk to them about leadership and management. And then we go into the national defense policies. And all along, we're giving them cumulative knowledge so that when they do go on active duty, they will have a feel for what we're about and being one of the most technologically advanced services in the world.
You know, Captain Kappel, where